Hello, dear friends and subscribers of saidcorrectly.org. Today we are going to begin a new series of how to make complete sentences or how to form sentences that have complete meaning. In order to have a sentence, you need a subject. You already know the subject because you know the pronouns I, you, and the third person singular he or she or it. Then you need a verb. The verb is the action, but this action could be done in three different ways. It could be a declarative sentence. That means you're going to make a statement. You are going to have a negative sentence or negation, or you are going to have an interrogative sentence, which is a question. So now we need a verb right here. We are going to use a verb that we already introduced to you, and it was to want or to need. In this case, we are going to place them, the two of them here, for the first and second person singular. I want something, or I need something, or you want or you need something. Now, that means that you need several other different parts on the sentence. You need, for example, a direct object. You need also an adverb of place. Where is it that you want to go or you need to go? And you need sometimes an adverb of time. So we are going to form a sentence here with the first two persons because they don't change. They are basically the same. So you want, or I want to go to, and then comes the place that you're going to. You want to go to the office. But to be more precise, you need to give an adverb of time at 9 o'clock. So there you have. You have two complete sentences. I want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. Or you want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. On the third person, you have to remember, you're going to need the same things, but you have to remember that the third person singular needs an S. So he or she wants or needs to go to the office at 9 o'clock. There you go. You have three persons here. You have three complete sentences. But what good does it do to me to know how to write? What I want to is to be able to say it. And you have to say it correctly. So we're going to show you how to do it. We're going to take it out. And then I'm going to say it as it appears on the board. And then you will be conjugating the verb want or need as I did before. Let's see. Then I'm going to do the exercise for you, but you have to do it yourself. You have to pronounce or to say the complete sentence yourself. You have to build the route in your brain. So I'm going to do it for the first time, and then you'll do it again. Maybe you can cut off the volume and listen to yourself. And if you can record it, even better. And you can send it to us and we'll give you our opinion. Okay, I have left for you person, verb, direct object, place, and time. So I'm going to read it for you. I want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. You want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. Third person singular. He wants or she wants to go to the office at 9 o'clock. So now you do it. Okay, we are going to continue. Continue with what? With making complete sentences. We have here what we started with, a declarative sentence or a statement. Now we are going to change, and you will see that the changes are not that many. We are going to change to make a negative sentence. What is it that we need to add? We need to add a negation. How do you form negations? Auxiliary verb to do plus the word not. So, for the first and second person, I don't want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. You don't want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. Third person, we have the third person, we have the S here, we need to take it out, and we need to put the third person negation in third person. So he or she doesn't want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. You see? So we only need two things. Negation here and the third person singular, the S, goes in the negative or in the negation. You see how easy it is? It's a piece of cake to speak English. All you need is a subject, a verb, a direct object, and adverbs of place or adverbs of time. And that'll do it. Next, you're going to do it. I'm going to remove to clear the board, and then you'll conjugate, you'll read this in a negative way. Okay? So the exercise, I'm going to say it first, you repeat it afterwards, but make sure you do it all by yourself. You should shut down the volume and you repeat it. I don't want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. You don't want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. He or she doesn't want to go to the office at 9 o'clock. And that's a negative sentence, a complete negative sentence. We'll see next the interrogative sentence. So, this is how we began, with a statement, a declarative sentence. We already did the negative sentences, and now we are going to see the interrogative. How do we form interrogative sentences? That means, how do we ask questions? Very simple. We use an auxiliary verb. For the first two persons, we use do. Do I want to go to the office at 9 o'clock? Don't forget, question mark. Do you want to go to the office at 9 o'clock? Now, for the third person, we have the third person, the S, right here. So we need to change that to the statement. He or she want or need to go to the office at 9 o'clock. But we need the third person of the verb to, which is the auxiliary. So, I'm going to read it again. Do I want to go to the office at 9? Do you want to go to the office at 9? Does he or she want to go to the office at 9? That's how you ask questions, and the intonation, don't forget, and the question mark at the end. I'm going to clear the board, and then you're going to say it. So now it's time for you to do it. I'm going to do it the first time, and you repeat it afterwards when the words appear. Do I want to go to the office at 9 o'clock? Do you want to go to the office at 9 o'clock? Third person, does he or she want to go to the office at 9 o'clock? Well, this is the way you create routes in your brain. You can change the verbs, you can change the direct object, you can change the place, you can change the time, and you can practice with some other verbs. Look, if you can give us some ideas how we can help you better to speak English and to form sentences better, we'll appreciate it if you tell us how to do it. Or if you know of a technique or technology that we can use and you can recommend it to us. Say, if you like the video, say whatever you want to tell us in the comments in the page. Visit our page, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time with different sentences that we're going to have for you. Have a nice day. Bye.